Hey y'all, what's good? What's poppin'? It's your girl KJ here. How y'all doing? So today's video is going to be a little story time. I'm currently 8 months pregnant, so the baby should be here in about 2 months. He could come early, he could come a little later than that, who knows? If you have not seen my Hawaii video, you should go check that out. I had so much fun. It's really beautiful there. Definitely go check out the video. But yeah, today's video is going to be a story time. It happened to me a couple days ago. And of course I had to tell you guys this because it was kind of not traumatic, but it definitely was something that is something I feel like I would tell you guys regardless. But yeah, so let's get into the video. So this happened Wednesday. I was driving on my way home. It was about 7:15-ish, and it was raining. It wasn't pouring, but it was kind of like not sprinkling, but it wasn't like pouring, so it was kind of like in between there. And I'm pretty sure it had been raining for like a lot, like at least a couple hours, because everything was wet. It's pretty rainy, like the roads are pretty soaked, and where I live it's starting to get like pretty cold. Like right now I think it's like 40 degrees, so it's getting kind of cold. And so I'm driving home and I'm on this main road. So this main road, like, it goes all the way through my town, so on both sides, like the end of the town and like the other end of the town, they both eventually turn into highways on both sides. So I'm like going this way, and it just actually happened like a half mile from my mom's house. It was so weird, like, I don't know. Well, anyway, so yeah, it happened. And so I'm at the part where, so like I said, like when it goes in town, it's like 35 miles per hour, and then it like moves to like 45, and then it goes to like 60, 65. So I'm in between like the 35 and the 45 miles per hour, right? So the highway is about to begin in front of me, but then like the like in town road is like behind me, and I'm driving and I'm slowing down because I noticed there's traffic in front of me. And which is weird because I think honestly there was a crash in front of me or something, because it was like really backed up, and it's usually not as backed up like that before. It's usually not backed up like that before. It's usually not backed up like that, because you know I get off work pretty much at the same time every night. So I just figured there was like either a car accident or people were just driving slower, which they should be, you know, because it was raining, it was wet. And when it gets colder where I live, like sometimes the rain can tend to like stick to the roads more, you know what I mean? Since it's colder, the ground's colder, like just happens, you know? So anyway, I'm driving, and I remember I was slowing down, like I said, because there was traffic in front of me. Slowing down, and all of a sudden I hear boosh. And I was like, oh, I hope somebody didn't get hit. And then I got hit, you guys. Like, it didn't happen so fast. And I know that it was, obviously it was an accident. That's why they call it a car accident. But it happened so fast. And it was a 3-car accident. So there's a lady in a truck, an older lady. She's got to be like 70 something. A guy who is like around my age. And then there's me. Literally, this is how it goes. Lady in the truck, guy behind me, and then there's me. So I didn't hit anybody, but I was hit from behind from this car, and then this car was hit by this lady. So this car hit this car, and then this car hit my car. So basically, the guy behind me and the lady behind him, their cars were totaled. Like, they had to be towed. Thank God mine was not totaled. They'll definitely insert pictures as well. But my car does have a bunch of scratches on the back now. I mean, it happens. It sucks because you guys, literally, like, I want to say like 2-3 years ago when I was in college, I got swiped by this other girl. So now both sides of my cars have a bunch of scratches on it. Both my cars. I only have one car. But yeah, so that kind of sucks. I mean, it's not that bad just because my car isn't like worth 10 grand or anything, but it just kind of sucks because now it looks like crap, honestly, even more than it did before. And then on top of that, like, it's gonna bring down the value a little bit. I mean, it's an older car, so it's like, it's like whatever. It's not something I'm stressing about, but just kind of sucks, you know, because it's like now when I trade it in, it's gonna go down, and like that's less money I can put towards another car, and so that really sucks. But I mean, I'm thankful that everything was fine. Nobody had to go to the hospital. The lady, she before the trooper came, I want to say she came up to me. She was like, what did she say? She goes, "I'm sorry, I tried to stop, but it wouldn't," or something like that. And I was like, you know, it's fine. Like, you know, it's a car accident. Like, things happen. Like, everyone was really nice. Like, you know, she's an older lady, so it's like, I don't know if she just wasn't paying attention. I don't know if she really tried to stop. I don't know. She could have, like, what do you call it when, like, your tires, like, glide against the rain or whatever? You guys know what I mean, though. She could have, like, slipped and, like, her tires didn't stop, like, whatever. But you're supposed to drive slower in the rain. That's just how it goes, you know? But, yeah, everyone was okay. Nobody went to hospital. I did because I wanted to make sure my baby was okay. But other than that, everyone was fine. I just wanted to make sure my baby was okay because I did get hit pretty hard, you guys. So I got hit pretty decently hard, but not to the point where, like, airbags, like, deployed, like I said. So I want to say, like, I was hit at, like, maybe 10, 20 miles per hour because, and I know this because my mirror, you know, the one that sits inside your car, it, like, flew off. It literally flew all the way in the back seat, like, underneath the passenger seat. And then, I have, like, one of those vent clips for, like, a tripod so that I can put my phone on there. So I'm not, like, you know, looking down if I need the GPS or whatever. And that flew off, and that's how I know I got hit decently hard. My car didn't dent though, so thank God for that. Like, the older cars are kind of like the best because they just don't dent as easy as like the newer cars. But yeah, so I don't know if the guy behind me was like super close to me or not because his license plate was like stuck underneath my car, and the whole time I'm like, oh my God, like that's part of my car, you know? But it was his car that was like stuck underneath mine. So yeah, mine just has scratches on it. And then yeah, so thank God everyone's okay. The baby's okay. The only thing I was really worried about was my baby because, you know, I'm farther along. Like, I wanted to go see just a doctor, you know, make sure I can hear his heartbeat. Somebody can push in my stomach, you know, just that kind of a thing. But they wouldn't because I'm already so far along that, like, they wanted to put, like, a monitor on my stomach and hear his heartbeat, listen to it for a while, and then go from there. So his heartbeat was fine. He's doing fine. She pushed on my stomach a little bit, made sure he was good. So he's good. But it just kind of sucks because I kind of feel bad for the older lady because obviously nobody purposely, like, wants to get in a car accident. But it just kind of sucks. And then on top of that, you guys, like, my car is leaking oil. So that's another thing I probably should fix before I sell the car, just because then I don't have to, like, worry about it when I sell it. So yeah, it just kind of delays the process of me getting a new car because now it's gonna be worth a little less, and then on top of that, like, this other oil crap was going on. It's just a lot, so it kind of sucks. But I'm thankful that everyone's okay. The baby's okay. That was my main concern, was my baby. And thank God I don't think my stomach hit the steering wheel because I had like this much room from the steering wheel for my stomach. So yeah, but it was kind of a little traumatic because it just happened so fast. You know, you don't ever expect to be hit behind, and that's literally the second car crash I've been in. And then on top of that, yeah, that's the second car crash I've been in like 2-3 years. So I mean, at least it wasn't my fault both times, but still, it's like, that sucks, you know? But it is what it is. We're still waiting for everything to be sorted out. Good thing I had full coverage too, because I only have to pay a little bit just because I went to go get the baby checked. So like, my coverage is pretty good. Like, I only pay like $100 or $200, and then they'll cover the rest. So I figured, why not? Because I mean, I don't know, I just felt in my heart that like if I don't find out, then it bothers me, and if I don't know, that eats me up. So yeah. It was pretty bad for the two people behind me, but it wasn't that bad for me, so thank God. But we were all slowing down, so I think if I wasn't slowing down, it would have been worse because I feel like I would have hit somebody. I don't know, it just happened so fast. And then people were recording, you guys, and I'm like, it irritated me the most because I'm pregnant, you know, like I'm like was in a vulnerable situation, kind of like in shock, and I'm like kind of worried about the baby, and just like people are recording, I'm just like, yeah, let's record. Like somebody could literally be like stuck in the car and you're gonna sit here and record it. Like it just sucks that people are like that. But yeah, I just had to tell you guys this story because it's crazy. Can't believe it happened still. Like I'm still like, oh my gosh. Like, I mean, I'm glad I still have a working car. That's nice. You know what I mean? Like it could have been a lot worse. So I'm thankful. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Check out my Hawaii video. Check the rest of my videos on my channel. I do want to start my own business pretty soon, like selling nails and like maybe some beauty products and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys would be interested in and videos you guys would like to see. Check me out on Instagram, Raquel Acacia. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.